hello. I am Lady Renee Thomas James and welcome to my blog. Oh my god, I am super happy, can you tell? I have been wanting to start a blog now, I would say about 4 or 5 years. I have given myself every reason and every excuse in the book not to start, be it I'm too busy. I do have another company, by the way, by the name of Take Me Away Essentials. I'm like, okay, that is taking up all my time. I have my children, my husband, and then what happened was, let me tell you, it's a little bit of story. 2020 hit, and of course with everything happening in 2020, quite frankly and quite honestly, I think I had a more challenging 2019. But what happened was, with the pandemic and the recent move to Ontario, I felt stuck in a box that's in the house. I haven't been out in forever. I haven't had a girlfriend date in for literally forever. Girlfriends are important to me, yes. And being just in house, yes, I was still able to conduct my business, Take Me Away Essentials, online, because that is primarily online, but not being able to just go out to the public and interact or socialize. I felt like I was just missing something. I was just unable to express. Yes, I'm also on YouTube, but there was an element missing from my life and I couldn't explain what it was. So what started to happen was, with Take Me Away Essentials, as much as I love it, it's my baby, I started feeling like, oh my god, what is going on? I'm no longer wanting to wake up and like, oh my god, Take Me Away Essentials, what is happening? And then I realized I was just being consumed. I had consumed myself with work over the past few months, because I've not been able to say have a girlfriend dates or, you know, visit people rather, and I consumed myself with work, and that there was no break. There was no, you know, not thinking about work, because I do work primarily from home, and it was just 24 hours of just almost 24 hours. If I wasn't sleeping, it was Take Me Away Essentials. What happened as a result of that? It started affecting my family life, my marriage, the relationship with my children, the relationship I had with myself. Now, if you hit a certain point in your life and it's affecting, you know, every aspect in your life in not such a positive way, or everything in your life is becoming challenging, that's when you need to step back and say, wait a minute, what's going on? And that's when I stepped back and I said, okay, what's going on? It happened to the point where my teenager said said to me, I will insert the video below, where she said, you know what, mommy, you know, you have gotten to the point where you're just complaining, and I am not a complainer, right? I say what I have to say and I move forward. That's when I deal in the moment. I don't carry anything with me. And when I found out that I was carrying a certain burden, I decided to, you know what, look back into wanting to go off into my blog, or wanting to start my blogging. So I started doing my research on online, primarily YouTube. And I stumbled upon Nakisha Wynn. I will have her details below, where she is a black blogger mom, and I was instantly drawn to her. And after watching a few of her videos, one night she was like, if you're thinking about it and it's resting on your mind, go get that domain. That night I purchased my domain and I started my website initially, okay? Initially, and working on my website, I think I did it in about 10 days, knowing nothing. That platform was strictly new to me, like website what, technicalities what. I'm not about that life. I'm not, but I'm like, you know what, I want this. I think I was, you know, it's somewhat again looking for a distraction maybe, And then I didn't want to just find a distraction. I wanted to be occupied by something that I was thinking about for a long time, so that I had something for me, Lady Renee Thomas James. That's, yes, everybody calls me Lady Renee Thomas or Lady Renee. So I wanted something for me, Lady Renee Thomas James, so somewhere I can go and express, meet, greet other like minds and connect with them, as well as to help people to get through whatever little rut they are in or whatever challenges they are faced by. I do that anyway with my friends, family, and people who just meet me online. I'm like, you know what, let's put it into a blog. So 5 minutes later, primarily what my blog will be about is, you know, wives, moms, that family life, relationships, marriage. Because look here, the truth is we don't get the truth online from most people, and you don't get healing from lies. You don't get healing from cover-ups. You don't get healing from somebody trying to shadow their story. If you're going to tell your story, at least be authentic. Yes, you can't tell everybody everything. I will be the first to admit. You can't just go telling the internet everything. But there are ways you can be transparent with the internet without saying what your business is. You can be transparent, right? I put out a video, I will link it, with my daughter, and we were both transparent, and it was suitable for the internet. So I really wanted to bring an authentic voice, an authentic, transparent voice to the internet about matters that people are really faced with, about challenges that people are really and truly dealing with, and how we can help each other. Family life, relationship with your kids, relationship with your husband. Everybody wants to be cute, darling, but not everybody has that high ticket budget. How to be cute, classy, chic on a budget, darling. Yes, we can talk about that, because I do believe in a balanced lifestyle, right? Grocery shopping on a budget. Some of us, I live in a family of 4. Some of us have family of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. How can we budget? How can we grocery shop on a budget? How can we go to the spa on a budget? How can we go to do our nails on a budget? By the way, I'm not doing my nails for 2020. We will talk about that. But it doesn't mean if you want to do it, go ahead, do it. How can we, let's say, go clothing or spa shopping on a budget? Where can we find deals? How can we, let's talk about, you know, the relationship with our kids. How can we elevate the relationship with our kids? What are we doing to block a healthy relationship with our kids? What are we doing in our marriage that has us looking like, okay, this is not working? But there are things we can change without compromising ourselves or our happiness. What can we do? How can we help each other? Right? What else did I have? Finances. Finances is a huge one, and I will also be having guest bloggers. If you're interested, let me know below, because I'm always open. If we, you know, suit each other, or if our brands suit each other, I'm always open to guest bloggers as well, right? If you are a strict mom, if you guys know, you know, based on my previous videos, I'm not that hella strict mom. I am open, but I'm strict when I need to be. However, if you're a strict mom and it is not hindering a healthy relationship with your kids, I would love to hear from you, right? So pretty much, and I also want to talk about, what are we doing in Christendom. We call it Christendom. I'm originally Jamaican, but what are we doing in our Pentecostal faith, or in our faith, that could be damaging to ourselves, to our family, you know, to our inner beings? Are we really walking by faith in faith, or are we walking in someone else's perception of what faith should look like? Those blogs will be huge, because then I was born and raised, you know, in the Pentecostal faith in the Caribbean, and there are just some things that I look back on, and as my mother did an amazing job with me, by the way, amazing job. However, there are certain things that, you know, I do believe there are certain fashion that I was raised in the Pentecostal church that there's some things I just no longer believe in. We will be talking about it. We will be talking about it. So if you think that you'd be interested, you stick around, stay by. We welcome you. I do have also a YouTube channel. I will be linking that below. So this will be on YouTube as well as my blog. I am super excited to start, and I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you, and have a beautiful rest of the day.